Hello everybody, my name is Alpha Mega Zulu and welcome back to Marvel Ultimate Hello?
Hey, buddy.
Oh no. Not you.
So, I see you've been playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance and have not been playing as me.
Well, you see...
Shut your YouTube C-lister mouth! Do I sound like I care for explanations? I am the best character in the game and you know it!
Yeah, but I just thought people would like to see other heroes besides just...
Stow it! Now, I better see more of me soon, or I'm gonna come down there and shove this sword straight down your throat! Oh, and, nice shirt, by the way.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Nerd.
Well, guess we've waited long enough. Hello everybody, my name is Alpha Mega Zulu and welcome back to Marvel Ultimate Alliance. And I think I've been holding it off long enough. We are finally going to be using some of the better characters in this game. And that includes the one and only Deadpool. Which, by the way, for those of you who don't know, this is actually the game where I actually was first introduced to the character of Deadpool. This is where I first originally even learned of the character. And I was so fascinated by him that I wanted to read his comic books. This is actually how I got started reading Deadpool comics, was from this video game. So I actually have a very special place in my heart for this game when it comes to Deadpool. So we're just going to talk to a few people.
Black Widow, I've gotta know. Are those real?
I beg your pardon?
Your teeth. Are they real? They're just so darn shiny and straight.
Yeah, your teeth. What did you think I was talking about, Widow? Yeah. What do we know about the Mandarin?
He is a genius who has developed 10 rings of power from alien technology. His palace in the Valley of Spirits is protected by a gigantic robot known as Ultimo.
How dangerous are these rings of power?
Very. But Iron Man could fill you in on the specifics. He and Mandarin have been arch enemies for years.
Except in Iron Man 3 when he was replaced. But we're not going to talk about that. So what is the Valley of Spirits?
It is a valley in mainland China, where Mandarin discovered the wreckage of an ancient starship.
What species built the starship?
The Axankar, dragon-like creatures from the planet Maklu 4. Their technology is still centuries ahead of us.
Dragon aliens, awesome. Okay, what did Mandarin do with the alien technology?
He reassembled it in a deserted castle in the Valley of Spirits. And while working with this advanced machinery, he also discovered the Maklu and power rings.
And what are those?
They were intended to serve as energy sources for the warp drive engines of the alien starship. But Mandarin converted them to his own twisted needs.
So, they're basically space batteries. The Vision needs the decryption module.
My apologies.
I thought I already gave it to him.
I've given it to him as soon as we arrived. Please, take this to him.
Thanks for the information, Black Widow.
You are most welcome.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Deadpool in this game is the best character. Without a doubt, he's the best character. He is the most powerful, he has the best lines of dialogue, he is the best character in the game entirely. And not only that, he can teleport. Well, I can't teleport right here to show you, but he is just so overpowered in this game, it's ridiculous.
While you're at Mandarin's palace, I need you to bring back the latest Ultimo schematics.
Got it. Why did Mandarin steal that tomb from Atlantis?
No one's sure. Tome of Asarius is an ancient mystical text that explains alternate dimensions.
Which dimensions?
It deals primarily with Mephisto's realm, the Halls of Fear, and the Shadow Realm.
Right, and we learned, I think in the last episode, that it was Loki who was pretending to be the Mandarin. At least, I think we learned that in the last video. It's been a while. Are we any closer to figuring out the Masters of Evil's plan?
All we know is that they've taken the Super Soldier Serum, the Mutant Amplifier, and the Tome of Asarius.
How do these items fit together?
That's the question everyone's trying to answer. So far, we don't even have a guess. And that's why you're going to talk to Mandarin.
How are things in Atlantis?
According to Namorita, the sonic emitters are completely destroyed and the Atlanteans have begun cleanup of their city.
Are the Atlanteans angry with us?
No, quite the opposite. They're grateful. They understand you had to battle them to save their city from Atuma.
Thank you. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to talk to Vision and Hank Pym. So, let's go. Sup, Hank?
Hey, Spider-Man. What's the word?
Grease.
What do you know about the Mandarin's rings of power?
Their advanced
We might as well get a little bit of
technology
backstory on the Mandarin while we're here.
Alien starship.
I mean, I already know it all, but, I mean, that's because I've played this game to death by now. Not only that, I read a lot of comic books, but for any of you out there who don't know about the Mandarin, this is a good place to figure it out. Not Iron Man 3.
They offer a wide range of attacks, from force fields to ice blasts to disintegration beams. They make Mandarin a very dangerous man.
What is Ultimo?
That's a robot created by Mandarin to battle Iron Man. It's huge from what I hear.
What's this robot do?
Ultimo's programmed to destroy all life in its path. The skin covering the robot is virtually indestructible, and its power source is nearly limitless.
Wyatt needs you to look at data feed.
Ah, that's right. The Quinjet's comm line to the Stark Tower was cutting out. I'll take care of that right away.
Thank you. Thanks, Hank.
No problem. And come back anytime you want.
Welcome. Do you have a question for me?
Who is the Mandarin?
He was the son of one of the richest men in China, but he was orphaned at an early age and was raised by an aunt who despised the world.
Is he a genius?
Yes, something of a scientific wonderkind. Mandarin attended very prestigious schools both in China and abroad.
Why did he go to the Valley of Spirits?
There was a change in the power structure of China, and Mandarin lost all of his wealth and power. Anxious to return to that lifestyle, he ventured into the Valley of Spirits in hopes of making a major discovery.
What is the Valley of Spirits?
It is an area in China that had long been deserted. There, Mandarin located the shattered hulk of an ancient alien starship.
Who built the starship?
The Axon Car, dragon-like creatures from the planet Maklu 4. Within the ship, Mandarin discovered advanced technology he was able to turn to his own uses.
Thank you, Vision.
I am glad to be of assistance.
Okay. So, I think we got enough information on Mandarin. We're gonna head back in here, in the Iron Man lab, talk to a few people here, and then we're gonna head out and fight the Mandarin.
That password you gave me worked like a charm.
Oh, good.
No problems getting into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s database.
Glad to hear it. Did you dig up any useful information?
You are gonna love this. The Imperium, it's a S.H.I.E.L.D. think tank. You know, one of those places where they get geniuses together.
Any idea where the Imperium think tank is for? Or what the Imperium think tank is for?
No. But I can find out by hacking into the S.H.I.E.L.D. priority database. But I need help from one of the few guys who can crack that code. C.B. Cebulski, or a guy named Baroj.
So why don't you ask him? Also, I like the scientist just walking into the Human Torch over there. That's nice.
I need you to talk to Hank Pym and find out which of those two guys I can trust.
Will do.
Greetings. I trust all went well in Atlantis.
How are things, Jarvis?
All this commotion with the S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel has me somewhat flustered, I'm afraid. And then there's the matter of the seedy characters lurking about.
Oh, do you mean Weasel?
Yes, I find this Mr. Weasel to be quite unnerving. You never know where he's going to pop up next.
Sorry, Jarvis, but Weasel needs to be our little secret.
Not to worry. The S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel will not find out about him from me.
Have any S.H.I.E.L.D. personnel come through here?
They haven't set foot in this area. I think Colonel Fury and his people prefer to stay near their equipment.
But you'll let us know if any of them come through here.
You have my solemn word on it.
Thanks, Jarvis.
It was my pleasure.
Jarvis is such a nice guy.
I am glad we were able to help the Atlanteans. While Namor is somewhat headstrong, he is a good ruler.
I like this voice actor for Black Panther. I think he played him in other things too. Played Black Panther in other things. Like, I think he was in one show as Black Panther. I could be wrong, but I like the voice for Black Panther here. How did you become ruler of Wakanda? Also, Weasel's freaking out. Oh, he just stopped as soon as I said it.
My father, T'Chaka, was the king before me, but he was killed protecting our country's vibranium from Ulysses' claw.
So you inherited the title?
No, it was not that easy. First, I had to battle 6 of Wakanda's greatest warriors, and then I had to locate a very rare heart-shaped herb. After that, I was named ruler of Wakanda and the Black Panther.
Well, that sounds like that'd be a pretty great movie, actually. What is vibranium?
It is a very rare metal that absorbs any type of vibration, from sound waves to the explosion of a bomb.
That sounds like that would be very handy.
Indeed. It is woven into the fabric of my suit, and was used in the manufacture of Captain America's shield.
Oh, you mean that shield right there that Captain America has that, for some reason, does not have a star on it? Seriously, what the hell? Like, it's missing a point. That's weird. Has anyone ever stolen your vibranium?
Many have tried. All of them have failed at the hands of the Black Panther.
Except for Ulysses' claw.
Mandarin did come close once.
When did the Mandarin try to steal vibranium?
Actually, his scheme was far more diabolical. He wanted to convert the vibranium into an element that would melt all metal on Earth. Luckily, he failed.
That's weird. Thanks, Black Panther.
You are quite
I like it when they bring up just some random fact that was recent in comic books when this game came out. Like, hey, did you remember that time Mandarin tried to melt all the metal on Earth? Pfft, no.
Hi.
But now I do. Now I know. Have you ever heard about the Black Widow? Really? Really? Yes. I think he has.
Yes. People are saying she was trying to get information to Doom during the helicarrier battle, but I don't believe it.
She's looking mighty guilty, Cap.
There's still not enough evidence to convince me, and if you can't convince me, Fury will never believe you.
If you fought in World War II, how come you're young?
While attempting to stop a missile heading for London, I fell into the ocean and was frozen. I stayed that way until they fished me out decades later.
That's incredible.
Yes, I'm sure it was the super soldier serum that kept me alive. But I've got to tell you, it's been quite a shock getting used to these modern times. I've yet to figure out VCRs.
Really, Cap? VCRs. Yeah, this game isn't dated at all. Didn't you have a sidekick?
Yes. His name was Bucky. He was a great kid, and a great friend.
Well, what happened to him?
He died in an airplane explosion, or it's assumed he did. His body was never found.
I think we found him in the first video.
Thanks, Cap.
Anytime, friend.
Did they not know Winter Soldier was Bucky? Okay, well, we're gonna talk to Elektra.
Hi, what's new?
What do you think of this Imperium news?
That the Imperium's a think tank? I think it doesn't look too good for Black Widow.
Why do you say that?
Isn't it obvious? The Black Widow was trying to get information to Doom when she got caught in the explosion on the helicarrier.
Oh, she's jealous because she was dating Daredevil. Is it true that you've died?
Yes. Bullseye attacked me to prove that he should be the Kingpin's #1 assassin. In the end, he killed me with my own sai.
So how'd you come back?
Several people tried to resurrect me. Eventually, someone succeeded. But it was Daredevil.
who really saved me. He gave me back my soul.
And then started dating Black Widow. Thank you, Elektra.
Come back anytime.
Hey, Stark. Hey, Stark. Hey, Stark.
I can't tell you how much I'm looking forward to seeing Mandarin again. It's gonna be like old times.
Do you know the Mandarin?
Oh yeah, me and Mandarin go way back. I've been locked up in his palace so many times I've thought about having my mail forwarded there.
What's he like?
A genius, psychotic, delusional, and out to kill me with a vengeance.
How did you come to make your first Iron Man suit? Oh, we're gonna get an origin story for all these characters, aren't we?
It all started when I was kidnapped back in my youth. My heart was damaged, and my kidnapper refused to get me medical treatment until I created weapons for him.
So, did you create the weapons he wanted? Like you don't all already know?
No. Another scientist and I designed armor.
Who the hell's watching this series and they haven't seen the first Iron Man movie? Or even know Iron Man's origin?
But my friend died during the escape.
You have a heart condition? What?
Yes. For the longest time, I wore a chest plate that acted as a pacemaker.
But you didn't need it now? You don't need it now?
No, my condition was corrected, and now my heart is fine.
Well, that's anticlimactic. Boy, I sure hope they don't ever put that in a movie. Iron Man 3. Weird how this all comes full circle.
Anytime, my friend.
Thank you, Stark. I'm gonna go talk to someone else now. Hey, Wolverine.
Hey, bub. What's up?
Hey, bub.
Sure thing, bub.
See ya, bub. You got nothing to say? Don't say anything at all. Then again, I went to him. See, here I'm just looking around, making sure there's no one for me to talk to, and I don't know. Other than Weasel.
Hey!
Who are the two hackers you're looking to meet?
They are the creme de la creme of computer geeks. CB and Barouge are the only two guys who've made their way into S.H.I.E.L.D. files. Well, and live to tell about it.
Okay. But you're not sure if you can trust them.
I'd like to think there's honor amongst thieves, but either one of those guys could turn me in, just for the fun of it.
What is the S.H.I.E.L.D. priority database?
Oh, that's where data for all the super secret projects is kept. I've never hacked it before, but I've always wanted to.
Really?
Oh, yeah. The S.H.I.E.L.D. priority database is like... It's like one of the holy grails of hacking.
Alright, thanks, Weasel.
It's not like I got something better to do.
Oh, well, thank you, Weasel. Awesome to know how low I am on your priority list. Ugh, okay. So, we're gonna have to talk to Hank Pym again, and then we're gonna have to go back to Weasel and tell him who the fuck to hack. Or ask to hack for him.
Hi, it's good to see you. I hope you're ready for Mandarin, because he's no pushover.
Do you know C.B. Cebulski?
Cebulski? Oh yeah, I knew him back at MIT. A real computer genius. Too bad he ran with the hacker crowd.
Really? What happened?
On a dare, CB tapped into the financial system of a major electric company and gave everyone 50 cents off their next bill.
Was CB caught?
Yeah, but I've got to hand it to CB. He never gave up the names of the other hackers he worked with, even when he was threatened with jail.
Okay, do you know a hacker named Barouge?
No. Try Vision. I bet he'd know.
Why would he know? Why would you know?
No problem.
Why does anyone know, huh? How do you know he knows? If you don't know, how do you know he knows?
Welcome. Do you have a question for me?
You know a guy named Barouge?
Barouge. Yes. He is a computer criminal from Canada, wanted in several countries for ID theft.
Is he talented?
Definitely. Barouge has executed several very sophisticated crimes, but I would recommend you stay away from him.
Why is that?
He is not trustworthy. The last time
I guess Barouge is not the guy we're supposed to
the names of his accomplices in exchange for his freedom.
Work with. Okay, do you know CB Cebulski?
No, but Hank Pym might. I am
Thank
glad
you,
to be of
Vision.
assistance.
I will be out of your way now. Okay, Baroge evil, CB good. Got it. Alright. Baroge is evil, and CB is amazing.
Hey, what up?
Don't ever say that again. I know which hacker you should talk to. CB Sablowski! Yeah, see ya. See ya. I'm really nice talking to ya. Jerk. Okay. Now, after all that, we're finally going to actually get into some action. Hopefully. Okay, we've talked to them. We just need to talk to Wyatt Wingfoot.
Hi, can I take you somewhere?
Yes, actually, you can. Take us to the Valley of Spirits. Yes!
Loki, are you certain your ploy in Atlantis worked?
My good doctor, how could you doubt the god of mischief? My performance as Mandarin was flawless. Rest assured, the heroes will travel to the Valley of Spirits.
I wonder who will be the worst for this confrontation. The heroes or Mandarin?
It matters not, so long as one of them pays the ultimate price.
The traitorous Mandarin will most likely meet his demise. But not without destroying several of Fury's lackeys first.
Indeed. I would find it most enjoyable if my dear brother Thor were to fall in battle, long as he been a thorn in my side. Oh, don't look so sad, Enchantress. When our ultimate plan is realized, you will find others more worthy of your attention than Thor.
I should hope so, Loki. Still, it saddens me that Thor must die. He is truly a god to be admired.
That pompous fool's overdeveloped physique is nothing compared to my conniving intellect. Now, I have longed to crush his self-righteous countenance beneath my booted heel.
Silence! All of you. My scanners show the heroes are in the Valley of Spirits. We have set the stage, and the players have arrived. Now, let us watch and see who will survive this tale of deception.
So, that's where we were supposed to learn that Loki was pretending to be Mandarin. I guess I jumped the gun there, because I already knew it, I guess I jumped the gun there. So, we've arrived at the Mandarin's palace, Colonel Fury.
Excellent. Now all you have to do is track down Mandarin and see what he knows about the Masters of Evil.
It might take a little bit of doing, but I'm sure we'll convince the Mandarin to talk to us. Hello? Anyone in here? Okay, stop that. There we go, got him. Okay, need to find out where I'm going. Oh, I will definitely take that sword from you. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Let's keep going. Where to go? Where to go?
No siree. Alright.
Iceman, you're up.
Nope.
Well, Spider-Man's strong enough, no doubt. There you go. Use that spider strength. Ooh, bye-bye.
Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like old cheese.
there's a lot of monks here. Or, well, statue guardians. Alright, so the Mandarin's going to be a bit of time before we get to him. I don't. We're not going to even get to the Mandarin by the end of this video. Actually, it's going to be a bit of time before we can reach him. But until then, we're going to have to be dealing with some of these Shaolin monks. Oh, get wrecked, door. The health regenerating one.
Woohoo! Score another one for me.
Nice. Ouch. You want some aloe vera? Burn right through that door. Alright. You gotta find a way to get to there.
Trust me, I can't go.
Not letting me through. Kind of weak, but okay. Alright. That's how we got through.
Yeah, sure.
Whoa, it's Dragon Man. Man, I haven't seen Dragon Man in a while in comic books. Not since an X-Men book. It's ironic because I'm playing as Iceman now.
Deep freeze.
Hey, is that voice for Iceman the same one who plays Ratchet? The same voice for Ratchet in the Ratchet and Clank games? Yup. That's not gonna work. Let's see how much damage that does. Ow. Oh, he fucked me up there. Ouch.
I'm low on power, but rich in vitamin C. Damn. If you say so.
Got him. Alright. I think that was my move that got him too. Oh, hi there, random guard. See ya, random guard. I like throwing people off of the rooftops or the edges. Oh, you shouldn't have given Spider-Man a sword. Now you're all dead. Seriously, Spider-Man with a sword is too overpowered. Alright, Alright, we're gonna go back for a little bit. We'll circle around just to see where else we can go. No, we've been there. Alright, we're gonna take Spider-Man over here. Now, luckily, we can actually see where we have been and where we haven't been based on the radar. Whoa!
How dare you enter the Valley of Spirits uninvited? You shall pay for this mistake with your lives!
Mandarin, we saw you in Atlantis. Tell us what the Masters of Evil are up to.
What are you talking about? I have no time for your senseless prattle. Ultimo will deal with you.
We'll see about that.
Next time, I want to fight somebody who doesn't smell like old cheese.
Well, today's your lucky day, Spider-Man. I seriously doubt he smells anything like old cheese. Ow.
That's a big
Alright. That fight wasn't nearly as hard as Dragon Man. I'm a little disappointed. I was expecting that boss to last a lot longer. Alright, what's this?
All right.
Looks like the way out, but the door is locked on the other side. Uh-oh. We got company.
Next time, I want to fight somebody.
Alright, Deadpool, you're up. I like the Deadpool move right there, where he just throws people in the sky and then just has them land on the sword. And you can even see the sword impale them. That's awesome. Ooh. Nice. Okay, so once I kill enough of them from these things where they're spawning, the thing will go down. The thing will go away, so they won't spawn anymore.
Hey everybody, look! I won! Deep freeze!
Ooh! It's time to break the ice. I'm sorry I had to say it. Alright. I guess that means just 3 more before we get to the first checkpoint in this level. Alright, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Ow. Ooh. Okay. That's a pretty cool move. I can actually freeze them.
Who's hot? Me. That's it.
Alright. Here we go. We did it. We did it. and with barely a scratch on us. So we managed to beat Dragon Man and Ultimo in that video, ladies and gentlemen, but unfortunately, that is all the time we have. So, if you liked the video, make sure to like down below and subscribe for more awesome videos, and I will definitely continue this in the next video. See ya!